I think one of the misconceptions that a lot of people have when they leave Nigeria to come abroad is that they think they're going to work and they will make a lot of money. They will become millionaires while they are working in the abroad.
What is Nigeria?
In Nigeria.
Nigeria. Or maybe Africa, maybe Africa in general.
That's true, right?
Because this diaspora would look comical. That's diaspora. Not all of us know what diaspora is.
True, but what the immediate thing is that a lot of immigrants are economic, immigrants, and people are looking for greener pastures. But I think in modern day, a lot of people are misunderstanding that and thinking they will become millionaires as a result of leaving Africa to come abroad. Do you think people can become millionaires in diaspora?
There's a possibility. It's possible. It's possible.
In this modern time?
Yes.
Oh, I'm yet to see.
You can. What about a footballer that comes from his country, then signed into a Premier League or American League or Spanish League?
Yeah. True, but that's a sort of a different case.
Because diaspora is worldwide, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It is what like.
Yes, the global community.
Global community, right?
Yes.
When you say.
But we're talking about full-grown adults who have packed their family, and moved abroad.
You know, in that case, most people, some have mental limitation. Well, mental limitation. So maybe mentally, some people can see the world more than others. Some people dream what they cannot achieve. Some people feel that society can help them achieve. But society only set the platform for achievement. That depends on what you see, what you dream, what you want to become. So you can see that most part of the world, success came while they were struggling. Even in UK or America, the success came, they start to define themselves. They start to think of how they can make the country great at the time of their need.
Yes.
But coincidentally in Africa, this is the time that we need to think how to grow the country, not to find a place to go and grow ourselves. When at the end of the day, these places that you're coming to, they've grown the country to a place where to grow yourself is no longer limited. The platform, the stage is set that individually can now, they don't have limitations anymore. But back home in Africa, the country, we've lost hope. We think that, in fact, the country can't even grow itself. So we're now thinking of how to come and grow ourselves somewhere else. It doesn't work like that. So you cannot come from somewhere else and then come to be a millionaire somewhere without a purpose. And then you cannot have the illusion that when you change your currency, it becomes $1 million back home. No.
I think a lot of people have that thinking that, once they get to work and then they are earning their salary every month, once that money, they can send it back home every month. They can build it up in their account to reach millions.
No.
It doesn't work like that.
You can only reach million. When you go there, you go and spend it. You will spend it. Because you don't originate the money from there.
Yes.
So you're working here, after you pay your basic everything, you have £100 left in your account. Then from there you now send maybe £50 or £100 home, which will give you around 200,000. Then from there you're waiting for the next month, send it, right? Then one day maybe you get a loan or credit card, you now send a 1,000 at a time home. You now give you some million. Then what are you doing? Either you are building a house there, or maybe you want to set up a business. Until you set up that business, you now start making millions there.
Yes.
Rather than you sending million home.
Like make the money back home and the money stays
home.
Yes. Just like making money here
in the UK, the money stays here. Then if you're now a millionaire here, definitely if you send any money home, you're a millionaire back home.
Yes.
But if you're making 100 and thinking of the exchange rate in thousands, that if you send 1,000 home, you are not a millionaire down there. That money is waiting for you to be spent.
Of course.
Either for a project or when you go home, you use it.
Yes.
At the point you spend, maybe from 5 million, you spend 100,000. It's no longer 5 million.
No.
Then you that money will allow you stay for a period of 1 month or 2 months there.
Yes.
You come back here and work again.
You have to
the
start
cycle
hustling again. Yeah, continues. The cycle continues.
Continues.
Yes.
And then most of us, we came from a very limited background. So when you send this money or you buy a car, that's your circle there. They look at you as a big man.
True. The car.
A limited circle.
Yes.
So imagine you came from a village or somewhere. They look up to you. Then everyone becomes very elusive of their current predicament. You that is here, they feel when you take a very nice picture, you send money home, you've made it. But they don't understand why you cannot stay there more than 2 weeks. Because money is money everywhere.
Yes.
And the exchange rate is just a myth. The money will only give you value when you spend it.
Yes. When you spend it on what you spend it.
It gives you, no matter anything, if you go to a cinema, the money gives you that, then the money will have value. If it's sitting in your bank account, it's a paper.
Of course. It's figures.
It just figures. So the day you take a pound to go to the cinema, then it added value. That's why you're able to go to that's the value. Yeah. But if it's sitting there, if fire comes and burn the bank, they will just counting the figure. In fact, the figure will still be on the computer nowadays.
Yeah.
But imagine if the money were stacked in paper in the bank, just the way that you go and get it. If 1 million bonds in the ATM machine now, the paper is gone. All is remaining is the figure on the system. Now, those figure does not know the owner.
Yeah.
Until you go and fill the form, they give you 1,000 from that money. It now becomes money that is your hand. It's still there like a paper. Imagine when you are going now, there is you lost the money on the floor. Then someone sees it, picks it up. Person misplaces it, picks it up again. The money will still be going until one day somebody goes to buy Rolex with it. Then somebody sees the Rolex. Oh wow, how much did you buy this Rolex? It becomes tangible. They cannot touch the value.
What money has bought.
You understand? So if you have billions, 1 million in Nigeria, you can buy cement. Some places you can buy piece of land. You can build a house to a stage. But if you have 1,000 pounds here, you can't build a house to even anything.
You can't buy a square meter of land.
Yes. So which money gives you value?
That's true.
You get it?
Yeah. But also the idea of saying, oh, they're coming abroad to. People think they're going to be millionaires abroad. It's the idea that they've completely lost it. A lot of people come in, they take jobs. Most people probably might decide to run their own business, but at the same time, you're meant to live a full life while you're abroad. There are taxes that you have to pay either before you get paid or after you've been paid. That's already the government has already beaten into the money that the person is earning. Out of that, not living the full life, you still take from that money to send home, thinking you're going to build one
empire.
Yes, back home. And I just think it's a misconception. People think money trees are growing abroad.
So people don't think about what value money can give to you. That's why here you cannot fault the system. It's meant for
them.
Them here. It's meant for here. But you cannot be living two lives.
No.
You can't be living. You cannot come here instead of living the life here to fulfillment. You are trying to use the life here to live a full life back home.
Huge mistake.
Do you understand? So there's a reason why you cannot do that. You cannot be living a life of you are trying to fulfill two life. You suffer here. Then let the people back home enjoy the money. So people will build house in Nigeria. They will have solar panel, do it to standard, but they live here. Then they will go home every month and stay in that house and then come here to work for 6 months or 1 year.
Yeah.
It's fulfillment. Now you can see what the money did. They will think that the money that they sent here is what made it happen there. It's the system there, not the money. If not, they would have built the same house and solar system here.
Yeah.
because you would, because it will take you off the grid from paying. You won't pay light bill. You have your own house. You can't do it. Yeah. The system will allow you. The system is what is working for you there. It is not the money that you are sending. You understand?
Yes.
So the money you sent here, £500 to £1,000, when it goes there, the same goods that is from China become cheaper there.
Yes.
You can buy a solar battery that cost here 2,000. Depends on the watts capacity. 2,000. You can buy it now in Nigeria. If you calculate the money, it's about £600. Just because it's coming to a different market. Your money goes a long way if you know what you are doing. But people will complain, that Nigeria, very expensive. I just send money, go. Because you send the money down.
Yes.
So it's very painful. You send the money down, it's very painful. You thought that when you send the money from here, it will fill the ocean.
Indeed.
Misconception of exchange rate. Indeed. So it builds in their mind that when they are here, all they need to do is get £14 an hour job. Then somebody in Nigeria will die. When you carry the pounds and knock the person like this.